Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and welcome back to Prepared version 2.4. This video I have actually used the add-on. I've added the add-on, the HD Airport graphics. I'll put a link in the description. So I thought I would just move around again, go around the airport again and show you guys what the difference is now that I've added this HD Airport graphics. Now, to be fair, I did increase some of the sliders for the building complexity. So some of the increase in the buildings is not purely down to this HD Airport add-on, to be fair. But I would say, obviously, you would expect that the textures of the buildings have been affected, and it's just, I think, put more detail into the buildings and the things on the ground at the airport. So it's not a perfect comparison. I should really have had those sliders up, you know, when I was showing you the airport before I installed. But anyway, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around the airport slowly. You can see there's a lot more vehicles. The terminal has got actual gates, you know, the things that are coming out where you can board the airplane. It certainly seems to have added some, like, realism, some immersion, you could say. But I wouldn't say it's anything that amazing. In fact, I would say the textures of the actual terminal themselves don't seem like much of a difference to me. Maybe that's just me, but there's more stuff around, obviously, like there's more vehicles about. There's the, you know, like I said, the thing at the gate, there's more detail at the gate. But I was kind of expecting a bit more bling bling on the buildings. It's not really a lot of bling bling on the buildings, to be fair. I mean, like I said, it just kind of adds some immersion. It makes it look a lot more realistic for like a vanilla airport. Of course, this is nothing anywhere near. Even a low-end payware airport is going to be way nicer than this. But the problem is, unless you're the richest man in the world, you literally are not going to be able to have like an add-on for every airport. So this is where this kind of is good. You know, like I said, if you do accidentally end up at, whoops, let's not crash, at an airport that you didn't think you would be at, this, you know, it's enough so that it doesn't completely break the immersion. So from that point of view, it is pretty good, pretty decent. I mean, the fact that this has to be applied to every single airport, you know, every single default airport around, you can't expect too much, really. It's just, yeah, to kind of generally improve. And yeah, vehicles and everything, I don't know, it does certainly make me feel like it's a much more immersive experience. If I was to land here, or if I was to take off from here, I wouldn't feel like it was a complete and utter disaster, you know what I mean? Like, you can see that the buildings, they look alright, pretty decent looking. Okay, so I suppose I should try and take off, really. Show you from the air. Maybe, yeah. I would still say that I was expecting more from the buildings, the texture of the buildings. I was expecting it to be much more than this, to be fair. Maybe I was expecting too much, but hey. The add-on is very cheap. It's only like, I think it was like 19 or 20 US. So it is very cheap, so you can't expect too much really, can you? And obviously the add-on, it doesn't affect the add-on, like the payware airports, obviously only affects the vanilla airports. I don't know how it works that out, but somehow it does. Okay, let's take off. Not the best idea to take off in this view. Are we going to crash into this? Almost. Oh. Of course that was my fault, probably, for not... Clearly I'm not supposed to be taking off here. And I'm taking off really badly. Because I'm in third person view. Let's just do a little fly over the airport. Let's try not to crash. Yeah, it definitely like makes the airport like crisper and feel a bit better and look a bit more realistic. Like before, when we looked at it from the air, it had a very bare look to it. So you could argue it now looks a lot more filled out. But the difference is not that big, to be honest. But I think it's just enough. If this is going to be for every airport, yeah, I mean it is a fair bit of a difference. Like before, it was very bare, only the building. So from the air, actually, I can see more of a difference. Like to me, from the air, it looks pretty alright now, pretty decent, like for a default airport. So yeah, I mean, I would say if you expect something crazy, like real crazy effects, then you're going to be kind of disappointed with this. But if you're just looking for like a subtle improvement to your airports, your default vanilla airports, then I think this is a good option at a cheap price, just so that you don't have that experience of flying into a default airport and completely breaking the immersion. So yeah, I think this was a pretty decent investment. But yeah, I suppose it's all a matter of opinion. I'm sure there's going to be people out there that expected way more for the money, but for me, you know, I would say I'm pretty happy with this result. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.